Hello, everyone. My name is Doug. Most people out there know me by Doug. Anyhow, I'm out for a walk with my dog down the trails down out here in South Jordan. Here, let me turn the camera around so you can see the trail I'm walking on. Oh, never mind, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. Anyhow, the reason being for this would be there's some secrets I know about the Democratic Party that people are not aware of. I've been asked by them not to ever say anything about what's gone on in the past. As far as Obama, Clinton's, Bush, there's been a deep tie in trying to overtake America. And there's some deep secrets that go back to when we were, well, around 9, 10 years old. And we all knew each other. And it started out when, Obama, he was being trained by Hussein at the time as a kid, as being a terrorist. His mom sent him there from Hawaii to be a sleeper for the Democratic Party. They all got together. They would call themselves, boy, it's a hard one to say. Anyway, they were called the Comes R Us, and I was like, wow, really? But that was, people don't get it wrong. It meant people that can't understand normal thinking, or us. And to be part of that club, I'll be able to tell you this here in a minute and demonstrate why. Why they call it that, I don't know. It's a dirty name, but I understand the initials go with that. It's just not normal thinking. Anyhow, they were playing in a field one day. It was called Catch the Sheep. And Obama, he would go out in the field and play that, and he would go and hide a sheep and get its head stuck in a fence. And whoever found it, well, they took advantage of it. I thought this was all pathetic. But see, Biden, he was just new to this game. And he walked up and goes, "What are you guys doing?" Well, we come upon this. Oh, this was Clinton. This was even Clinton. He goes, "Well, we come up upon this sheep right here," and he goes, my girlfriend here, Hillary, she don't mind. She goes, "I can hit it if I want." And then Biden, he was just new to the club, and he just heard him over talking. He goes, "What are you guys gonna do with that sheep?" And Clinton, Obama go, "Well, you can do what you'd like with it." And he goes, "Really?" He goes, "Well, can I do it?" And they go, "Sure." He goes, "Could you guys come down here and help me get my head stuck in the fence?" And see, that's when it started. And they knew right then there was something wrong with Biden. They really did. To be thinking like that. He wants to be the sheep instead. Anyway, so as it went along, the arguments were, see, they were always into this transgender all the time. This is crazy. Okay, Michelle, she wanted to have she wanted to have it. She was talking to Hillary about having an appendectomy operation, and her and Obama, I mean Hussein, would be arguing about it all the time because she got talking with Hillary, and she goes, "Well, what if I go in and have the same operation?" And she goes, "Well, you want the other operation, the largectomy?" And they said, "Yeah, we'll just go for that." Well, see, the thing is Michelle is a hermaphrodite. She has both organs, and I've always thought that was kind of strange. And she, but anyway, her and Hussein, they got in an argument because he didn't want really nothing to do with her. He really didn't. I mean, as far as that, but he would rather. Well, she wanted to be in control, actually. So he was always a scapegoat for her freaky nature. And so she wanted to. She goes. They got in an argument because she wanted a larger penis than him. And so the argument went on and on and on. Till she goes, "Hey, if you keep this up, how would you like if I just didn't see you for a couple of days?" And he's like, "You know what? Why don't you make it a week?" And she goes, fine, that's fine with me. So, first couple of days were rough. About the fourth day, when she went up there to visit him in the hospital bed, she walked in. On the fourth day, she could barely see him through one eye. And, see, I told you, I was going to make it a week, but you're lucky, I just let it off a little bit. And, he goes, all right, you get your way, so after I questioned both, Hillary and Michelle after they had their operation, their radicectomy operations. And they were telling me that I was asking, what part of the operation did it hurt? Did it hurt when they had to enlarge it, or like you, Hillary, did it hurt when they added the addictomy to you? And they go, no, not really. The only thing that really had us is, really hurt the most is, that's why we called Comes to Us. Okay, we can't understand. And this is the reason why. The reason being is, if you want to be a Democrat or far left liberal, then you have to go through the same operation, but the only part of the operation that really hurts is when they drill a hole in your head and take out half your brains. Now that's part of the party, and that's the way they affiliate. And you guys, now the Biden, now here's another secret. He had a tattoo on the palm of his hand of a Jolly Rancher. And he got beat up pretty bad. He got in some trouble. This all sends back to the sheep. He maintained that practice behind everybody's back. And he did get caught. And so when he was in jail, he was always telling them that he was in there for drugs. And he was just joking with them all the time and so forth. And, so he goes, hey, would one of you guys tattoo a Jolly Rancher on the palm of my hand? Now, this is known, people. It's not an MS-13 cover-up or Photoshop or anything. It really is a Jolly Rancher. And the reason being, because he would tell people he was there on drugs or whatever, and he was laughing about it. Because they kind of realized that they were the fools. He had that Jolly Rancher put on there, and that's true. But the only thing the only thing he done was drug a bunch of kids into the bushes, and so and he just laughs at everybody about it. So that's how they initiated him into the Cunt Club. And come on, Paco. God, I don't like it when my dog just wants to keep there and smell and lick other dogs' pee. My gosh. But anyhow, oh yeah, there's another secret about Biden. He, when he was born, he didn't have no eyelids. And they thought, well, let's try this out. Boy, don't call me a boy. I'm talking to my dog. Boys play with toys. My name's Tommy. I played their mommy. Remember that. So anyway, the reason being, when they circumcised him, they went ahead and, look at my dog. He's snipping that, whatever it is. He's a little cutie, huh? Anyway, when they circumcised him, they thought, hey, let's just sew the foreskin to his eyelids. Well, he didn't have enough foreskin to do both eyes, so they had to wait for another child, male, to come in. I'm laying down with my dog, and so he's that little cutie. I love him. So anyway, when he came in when another male came in and got circumcised, there you go. They fixed him up. They sewed him on there, and so now we know that dementia set in. You know, he's got. He didn't. You know, he wasn't really the president. He was just a puppet. And the rest of them were puppeteers. They just had their hand up, you know, and they started the auto pen. That made everybody happy right there. Then I thought, well, we can just do anything we want. We just could really sabotage the United States. But anyway, when he's up doing his talks and all that, other than dementia, when he's always up there on stage, when he's up there like, yeah, turkeys, when they fly down, do they go down? Anyhow, but anyway, that book is because when they put the foreskins on, they didn't realize that in the future that would make him all cockeyed, and so that's why he is all cockeyed. He's just too much foreskin on his eyes. Anyway, peoples, I love you. The reason the other reason is for me doing this is the book upstairs. I have it. It's hold on. Let me go grab it.